This is ABC 15 News.
Opponents of Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio are crying out for the federal government to intervene, saying enough is enough. Thanks for choosing us. I'm Katie Ramel.
And I'm Steve Irvin. On top of that, one county supervisor is calling for the sheriff to step down. ABC 15's Mariellen Resendez joining us live from downtown Phoenix, where she just talked with Sheriff Arpaio. And Mariellen, former Phoenix Police Chief Jack Harris was reassigned after some turmoil in his department. Any chance that's going to happen here?
Well, there is a big difference in the fact that former Chief Jack Harris was actually appointed his position. Sheriff Joe Arpaio is an elected official. That means it's up to the voters to remove him, and they would have to do that in what's called a special recall election, unless, of course, the sheriff voluntarily resigns, which he says won't happen.
This is time for accountability.
Several activists, including Maricopa County Supervisor Mary Rose Wilcox, are calling for Sheriff Joe Arpaio's resignation.
Sheriff, do the right thing and resign.
Opponents say the sheriff has abused his power and his budget, citing abuse of civil rights during his immigration raids and mismanagement of nearly $100 million. But Sheriff Joe Arpaio maintains there was no mismanagement.
It was a computer problem, a bookkeeping problem. We were probably wrong. But we're getting that rectified. There was no money stolen. It was just how you pay the personnel from one bushel to the other bushel.
We're talking about $100 million. What's he going to create next? The Sheriff Arpaio, I can do whatever I want fund? The Sheriff Arpaio, I'm a failed leadership fund? The Sheriff Arpaio, it's my money fund? Well, the Sheriff Arpaio, this is our money, this is our time, and this is the beginning. Today marks the beginning of the end of Sheriff Arpaio.
Activists are pleading with the U.S. Department of Justice to take receivership over the sheriff's office, an action rarely done, but would put the sheriff's office under an independent control.
It's bizarre. An elected sheriff, I report directly to the people. I don't report to any politicians. So I never heard of this before.
As for his resignation, the sheriff says no way.
If you think you're going to drag some of these critics are going to make me run away, it will never happen.
Now, during my meeting with the sheriff, he told me that he knows there are problems within his department and that he's working to rectify them. But activists say, don't be fooled. They believe he's had a hand in all of those problems. Live in downtown Phoenix, Mariellen Resendez, ABC 15 News.